Welcome back to the stage of fashion.
SoulCalibur.
That's what everyone's excited for.
What?
For the fashion of this game.
Oh yeah, nobody cares about how this plays.
Actually playing it.
Welcome to another...
For losers. Crymetina critique.
It's for losers.
Yeah.
And we are playing SoulCalibur 6. Just came out.
We're not playing it.
Oh, no.
We're judging it.
No. Let's start off with the Mitsurugis. You know him well. He's finally back to raise some hell. We took a look at him in the previous game, but I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember anything.
That's
Was his
cool.
outfit the same?
It was a little similar, but they kind of younged him down. He was a bit older in the game that we looked at him, but
Okay.
he's a samurai, as you can clearly see.
Yeah, he's got his little chinny goatee thing.
This is pretty. This is kind of what he looked like in SoulCalibur 2, which is like back in 2002, 2003. Yeah, but this is him. He's like, he's like a Ryu type.
He's just like the most normal outfit, armor. It's not bad. It's not good. I mean, it's just the most neutral, forgettable, right? So I've already forgotten him. If we've already looked at his past.
I mean, he's got some stuff. Look at these nice shoes.
He's got his little rope shoes. Pretty good. I mean, they're sticking with two colors and an accent color, and another accent color because of the purple rope. Which the purple rope really looks like a shoelace. It really looks. I don't know if it's the color
He's a handsome
or the
guy,
shading.
though.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. He's got those brows.
You wouldn't kick him out if he was in Terrace House?
No, I wouldn't. Probably not. But, the one big shoulder has I don't know what face it is, if it's a lion or if it's like a mask on his shoulder. The other shoulder. Yeah, that guy.
It's a big face.
It's a big old face. It's always cute. I like his ponytail. I like his facial hair.
Flipping through shit, but that's fine.
Yeah, his little puff pants.
Got a tiger.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
pants.
the gold embroidery detail is cute. Same accents are all around his armor, and it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. You're starting off with a fizzle
The
here.
soul is fine.
You all right.
All right, so it seems like there's not really any alternate outfits. Maybe I have to unlock them after a lot of play, but it doesn't seem like there are. So this is his look. And we're fine with it.
It's not great, like I said, but it's not bad. So...
Because he's looking at you very judgmentally. He's staring at you, Crymetina.
Not with that outfit, honey. You ain't judging nobody.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, next we have Mina, who's a SoulCalibur mainstay. This is a very different costume than I remember for her, but there's some stuff going on.
Okay, what are the dollar stores called, like the Asian ones? There's like a name for them. It's like the...
What?
1,000 yen store or whatever. It's like a dollar store.
Yeah.
And it looks like she went to one of those and got a bunch of tablecloths from the Asian Dollarama that were pretty, and then cut them, and she's like, I'm gonna make myself a capelet.
Maybe she did. Maybe
and a
she
puss
created
flap.
the first dollar store.
No, you know what I mean? And then she got this scarf.
Wow, look at this kind of thing.
She has the same interwoven in her braid. But she got the long sleeves, but no middle section, and some pretty good underboob. So...
yeah, okay, there it is. There it is.
How did you not see it?
I did not notice it.
Yeah, so...
It's actually very good underboob.
It's some good
That improved underboob.
Then she has a little shrug on, because it's just on her arms. And then her thigh highs are the same material. They got a little cutout.
I actually like those thigh highs.
They are fun. Listen, they go up on the sides. They have a cutout. They have a jewel. Same jewel on her shin pads. Her boots are all right. They fold over. She likes her ribbons.
What do you think about that? This
ribbon tassels.
Random splash of yellow on the.
I don't mind it. There's yellow throughout, like her puss flap. So.
That's a very large puss flap. It's very luxurious.
It is. It's made of the finest puss silk. Woven.
Do you like my puss silk?
Aww.
Why did I have to sound like that?
I know, but she got some good lip gloss on. That looks like Fenty gloss bomb. But I like how she has a full bikini under though, like the bikini with no under boob. But because I snuck a peek in the flap.
Yeah.
And it's the same print. Yeah. This cute little cherry blossom pink print. So like underneath, she's just ready to go to the beach. Like if there's gonna be swimming after the fighting or something, you know, she's good to go. I don't know why she needs like her boots look like there's 2 sets of socks or boots like in back of the pink stuff.
There's a couple things going on there.
There's a lot, but it's okay. It's
okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
So what are we giving Samina?
She's creative. Oh, they match her little gloves. Her boots, like completely. With the fold over and the color. I mean, I like the braid. I like the headband thing too.
Let's look at that braid again.
Yeah,
actually.
and then the little how it's tied on the bottom. It's cute. It has a little.
That's crazy. How much time would that spend?
That's not even that much. That's not even that elaborate because she just puts a ponytail and then she just braids it. It takes like 2 seconds. Not like it's no Daenerys like Stormborn elaborate braid, but it's cute. She's fine. I think she's good. I'm gonna give her a thumbs up.
A thumbs up for Samina. I thought you were gonna go for like
No, she's not because I think it's kind of a little bit different in that she's wearing the sarong thing with the thigh highs, but then she has this weird capelet, which I'm like, that's cute.
You have been a fan of capelets in the past.
Yeah, I'm really into capes. Like I don't know.
You don't own any capes.
I mean, that you know of.
Yeah,
no, I do. I have
true.
some capelet type jackets.
Yeah, that Club Super Sex cape you wear sometimes when I'm not around.
Oh. Whoa!
Yeah.
Bonjour, madame!
This is my girl, Tacky, who I think has set the record for the most form-fitting anything worn by anyone ever.
Y'all, it's basically body paint at this point.
Is.
Like a shiny
but
body paint.
But ninjas need body paint. Yeah. So, let's look down at the butt.
Wow. Okay, but no, it's not because you see a texture, right? So it's like... It's not latex. It's kind of like but it looks rubbery in a sense.
It's made out of star metal, because back in the 16th century, star metal was like really, really valued because of how women can wear it.
It's not real.
No, it's not real. It's
okay.
But it molds to her belly button. That's this whatever fucking alien material
deep
this is.
Crevasse in there. So guys, following that logic, if this was on her lady parts, wouldn't we be seeing vulva flaps?
No, she'd be riding into Egypt hardcore.
On that camel.
Yeah.
But they kind of are doing it, but it's not centered. So they're just like, way to go, pervs. We're just putting a bunch of... But I mean, see, it's deep in the crack. Deep in that crack.
So Tacky's looks are usually always almost this. This is the newest SoulCalibur game. The last one was on the 360. They did not have the power
to do
this. Like, this is the most ridiculous I've ever seen it.
Okay.
And Ivy, if you remember her, she's the girl with the purple and the boobies. But Tacky went the other way. Where I'm mostly covered up. You can only really see my arms. But
technically,
am I covered up? I can't let Tacky get all the perv eyes, so I got to do my own thing. And I present to you my own thing.
The nips.
But she's a ninja. She's always wearing red and bits of armor, and she doesn't change that much. Sometimes alternate costumes are a bit different, but I like her little mask.
Me too. I'm gonna say I do like it. I do like her ponytail holder. It's got like little horns. Like got spikies on the side. It's got horns. Her shoulder armor thing is cool. Like the places where she has armor, it's really fun. It's fun and fresh and cool, and like her shins and her forearm things, and she's got a little bit of tape too, a little bit of bandage. And I mean, it's interesting, and it looks like there's fangs coming out of her titty holder, her titty holster.
Yeah.
It's got these fangs. If she bends forward, she's stabbing herself in the rib cage. So I don't know what ninja moves she's doing.
If she
where she has to stand
down
perfectly still. Even a thing in the back that can impale her coccyx, like the back thing,
coccyx
or whatever. Maybe it's too high for her coccyx, but it can impale the back of her spine. So I'm thinking, it's used to hold the girls up,
but it's also gonna kill you. Or grievously wound you.
I didn't think this through.
Oh yeah.
I've made a huge mistake, but I look cool.
Look, guys, I'm cool. As she's bleeding out on the ground.
I'm a ninja, but I can just stand here perfectly still.
Like, I have no flexibility at all.
0. This is my full extension.
Well, here's her little...
Okay, so her shoes, I
Sandals.
don't like. I would have liked to have some like cool boots, honestly. But
Okay.
she's a ninja, so I guess
fair
maybe for silent treading.
Those would be more quiet than metal boots.
I guess. So
Metal
I'll
booty
give you that for the
metal snookers.
Yeah, for functionality, but yeah, I mean, I like the look of it, and I'm definitely still gonna give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
But I still think, like, you in danger, girl. Like, I mean, we're all slaves to fashion, and we wear things that are uncomfortable, but this can damage your internal organs.
It could.
You know?
So I just want to talk about the belly button again. It is molding it so perfectly.
Yes.
And that's a detail that they're like, we can do it. But if the same principle be applied
I
to
know what you're gonna
everything,
say. Her nips should be out
you would
more.
see every wrinkle of
Yeah.
her nipples.
You would see the complete areola bumps.
Yes. And-
Yeah, no,
and
I thought that exact thing. Like
Cool.
they went out here with a little point to show like no nipples is weird, right? But they
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
They didn't. Yeah.
You don't want to make her seem like a weird Barbie doll as she stares blankly at us with her weird Barbie doll face.
Exactly. But I mean, they pick and chose what this material was gonna do on what part of her body.
Yeah. So she's a definite thumbs up, but
yeah, that's cool though. It's different.
I mean, I would like it to see Tacky in something completely different. She's had this look for a long time. Like, Chun-Li got a million costumes. I know Tacky has some alternates, but she's mostly stayed the same. Now, you're going to remember Maxie once you've seen him.
Elvis.
He had a blonde hair, and I think in one of the
Okay.
games we looked at before, but he is a southern dandy from a country. I forget. I almost always forget.
Oh, can I see the back of this? Yep. See, here's the thing.
Yeah?
I don't want to hate this because
Because it's so bold.
it has that tackiness element, but they just did it in such a way where like this is almost like a tuxedo cut jacket, like, you know, with the flaps in the back, like
Yeah,
old timey.
yeah.
But then they made it a mix of Elvis jumpsuit, but with dragons and also snakeskin, as you see on the roll up of the sleeves.
And much like Elvis, this is a specially made garment for him. Sweat actually cleans the suit.
Well, because you can't deny they're giving him a semi-pompadour, sort of.
No, they are.
Kind of.
That's his distinctive style.
Right? And
It's
look at that brow. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
bitch.
It's very Namco. That's the Namco
Oh,
brow.
Where it splits in two at the end.
A lot of
I know
characters, some Tekken have them.
They have brows that go a pick in the middle, like it's kind of like a V.
Yeah.
But that's something.
It is.
So like, if you had just done this top and then you're like, I'll just give him a big belt buckle and give him like some flared white pants, but they didn't do that. They were like elaborate ancient-y style belt with a dragon and then two different scarves of two different prints wrapped under the belt. So you got that one sort of looks like a woman's cover up with the purple stripes and the fringe and the blue. And then you have another one that looks like your grandma's scarf. Okay, that he tied straight and made flop over the belt. This is very, very special. This is very special.
Let's take a look around the back. Anything
I
else
don't
going
want.
on? No.
I already saw that there
Much.
was fringe. Like it splits and
You
then
love
there's-
fringe.
I do. Like I can't hate it, but like.
You have tampons that have fringe on them.
Oh no, that doesn't even make sense.
It sure
There's like
doesn't.
one string. And honestly, these boots by themselves, I love
I
them.
think I
think
thought
they're
you
okay
would
with
like them.
But in this context, he's so
Flamboyant
flamboyant
on
and everything
top.
is too out there. Don't give him a two-toned leather plain boot.
It's
but
like-
it matches the belt in his wrist.
It's like JoJo on top, but Attack on Titan at the bottom.
Yeah,
It's
like
that.
way to go with like a nice pair of functional boots, but in this case, shouldn't he have like ostrich skin pointy heels? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
He should
not
have like
even wrong.
a bright red colored man heels, you know?
He's also
Like,
kind of a pirate, if that makes more sense.
I mean, those boots would go great for that, but no pirate would wear the, well, a sash maybe, but it's just so disjointed and like, but again, this jacket by itself, I would wear this jacket. Like, I'd wear it out tonight. Like, I don't even give a shit. Like, it's a really good jacket. But the rest is just makes no sense, incoherent mess.
Sorry, look at his arm. He has this gangly, weird arm.
What do you mean? Like the top is puffy?
No, his like actual skin of his arm. I know it's nothing about fashion, but it looks all fucked up from this angle.
Well, it looks like it has
Maybe
veins, veiny, like roidy. I don't know.
Roidy Magoo
Yeah.
over here.
Because I mean, look at that snake, that gold lame snake skin.
Yeah.
In the fucking lining, it's gorgeous. You know, even the collar, the back, it's such a good jacket.
So the jacket's a big success. But
I like his hair too and his brow, like the whole top. From the waist up, he's a good time. From the waist down, like he a mess.
So what does that equal out to?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm gonna still say probably thumbs up because if I could just run in there and even just take the scarves off.
just run in there.
Just run in there. Just even then I'll be like the belt's okay, the pants okay, they're tucked into the boots, but just take off these 2 scarves. So I don't even want to give him a thumbs down or a neutral for it. I'm still gonna give you a thumbs up. Just like your grandma's cold, she needs her shawls. Go give them to her. You know.
Give me 1 second.
Do you think you could take it off?
Well, here's him without that shit.
Yeah, you know what? I would have liked if they would have kept the original belt and not
But just take away the sashes.
this little tiny string here. But I do like that we see more of his deep V. You know, gives us more access to his granular region.
Damn it!
What?
You can't see.
You can't see
down there. But at least this lets you see that if there is one element of a character, like one very
It looks a million
specific
times
one,
better though.
you can take it off for your pleasure.
Yeah, because I'm getting a lot more pleasure out of this now.
You know what? I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's a lot less busy down there.
Like, it was just very unnecessary. Like, this is a completely cohesive outfit because while I don't like this little brown belt, it goes with the rest of stuff. There's that purple string. Why couldn't they make it red? But okay, anyways.
Whatever.
A little thing, exactly.
But we're still giving Maxie a thumbs up
Yeah,
overall.
now for sure.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's happening.
No.
Here's Voldo. You might remember him.
I wanted to forget.
No. You'll never forget the Vold.
Well, didn't he have some weird fuzzy stuff last time?
Yeah, he had these weird bumblebee pants. But this is the really cool look he has today.
Is it completely different than his other looks? Oh, look at that butt.
It's got elements of all of his looks, I think.
Oh, wow.
Including these incredibly mismatched boots.
Wow.
Now, I like that Triple H skull on his knee there. I'm going to say that for free.
Actually, individually, I don't mind them. I think I do like the brown one with the skull better because I like the lattice work on the thigh high.
Yeah, it looks like a lattice.
Yeah, and yeah. The other one has, some gold and some spikes. It's not bad, but why he always gotta be this extra, this guy?
he gotta
like,
be
why
extra.
is this his thing? But, like...
Would you like me to wear a cod piece like that? Could that help us in any way? I don't know.
I just see myself taking an eye out.
Yeah.
But even with his little titty ones and his little cod piece and his little eye and his little chin piece, like, he ain't getting no nookie, this guy. Like, he's like, I must preserve my virginity.
And I like how he has another character
in the
basically
back,
attached on the back.
and it's a neck piece with a neckerchief thing.
Yeah, exactly, but on his back, so he's got like another person. Like, he's all business out in the back, but in the front, he's all pleasure.
But, like, here's the thing. If you had one style in the front completely and then one style in the back, that would make sense. But then you go down to his legs, and each leg is different. It's like, pick a lane.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have front and back, or you want to have one side, the other side. Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
So you're doing both. Like, why do you always have to be doing this much? Girl, like...
Well, it's nice
no
to
one paid attention to him as a kid.
To be fair, it's nice to have a male character do weird shit
Yeah,
like this.
like with cod pieces and G-strings.
It's usually the ladies that
I definitely appreciate that. Like, I appreciate him being objectified. He can't even talk or see. Like, who he fighting?
Yeah,
who is he fighting?
Everyone.
Why are the girls fighting? Like, no, like, why? Like, who is he fighting?
I haven't played the story mode of this particular game yet. But yeah, he's got a lot of extra. You're very right. But as for him, wanting this look and being this is what I want, like, what do you feel overall?
Bravo. Listen, it's interesting. Like, it's fun and fresh, and it's different, and it's totally out there compared to anything.
You have to be very brave.
Is there anyone else like Voldo? Like, is there?
In this game, there's maybe one other character.
Okay, but like to this extreme?
To this extreme, no.
Is anything ever been to this extreme?
I mean, I haven't played every fighting game in the world, but I want to say there's probably maybe something.
Like, he's in the top.
But in terms of mainstream games that people know, like, I don't think so.
So, like, for that alone, you gotta give him, like, props, I guess. But, like, I don't know if I can in good conscience say it's a thumbs up. Like, I don't know how to feel. I'm really confused. Because I'm into its originality, but it's not.
If he came up on a
so
runway,
much.
and I know there's lots of ridiculous things that show up on fashion runways,
Yeah.
but if someone came out in this and they're like, please enjoy my fucking dick protector that will protect me from everything that could possibly be hurtling at my dick.
You know what? People are
It would be a little crazy.
Up their own asses with fashion that they'd be like, oh, magnifique, spectaculaire, avant-garde. They'll be like, everyone would be too afraid to say it's ugly and then be like, you don't know about fashion.
When
then.
you see something so bold.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it, I don't know, neutral. In the middle, I'm copying out bad.
You can give someone
good. Can I give it bad and good? Can I give it a thumbs up and a thumbs down?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I want to give him. That's how he makes me feel confused.
All right.
I think that's what he wanted.
I think that's what he wants, exactly.
Feel. He wants you to feel conflicted when you look at him. This is fucking, oh my gosh, I can't.
Next we have one of the biggest malakas, Sophidia.
Oh yeah, does she have a brother?
So in the other game, this is actually those characters that you just referenced. This is their mom.
Oh, okay.
Because this is in the past. So this is Sophidia, and then they kind of took her away and they started making her kids Cassandra and Patroclus. Okay. Patroclus, whatever. But she's the OG mama.
I do like a good crisscross lace up, tell you that.
Yeah, I like those on you too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan. You know what's bothering me the most about this is the awkwardness. I'm like, in this day and age, it's fucking 2018. Why does the billowiness of her skirt do that? Like, why is it like? Obviously, it looks like she has a bit of a petticoat, but not really. It's just like another ruffle. I'm like, why is it so stiff and awkward? Material would never do that. Like, are we still doing this? Oh god, and the back is kind of like, her belt kind of looks like a suspender thing back there.
A little bit. In terms of color, though, I'm going to assume that you think this is good because all the colors are working well together.
They are. They stuck with a small palette. You know,
it's not
the blue
like she has a
pop.
random red belt.
Yeah, or like throw some purple or fuchsia in there. No, they stuck with like blue and gold and white and brown. And they didn't stray from that.
Got these crazy booties.
I don't like the blue on it. I definitely like the lace up on the side, and the armor is fun. But that pop of blue, I get they did it because of her shield and because of her blue top. But it just kind of looks a little.
It actually looks like a brighter blue.
Exactly, because look at her epaulettes on her shoulder. They're like this more muted, like metallic, darker blue. And then if the shoes are this really bright blue, so why couldn't you?
Yeah, they're a little brighter.
They're a couple shades brighter, so. Oh, okay. I think I wouldn't have minded them as much if they were like a more muted blue, like on the bottom. And then it's like, okay, I appreciate how from those two things in the front, the medallions, she has like this gauzy type material, which you sort of see
Gossamer.
in like, yeah, exactly, like chiffon that you would see in like togas or like ancient Greek clothing. But then they wanted to do the same with the ruffles over her epaulettes, but that just looks like a doily or a tablecloth.
Yeah, it looks like grandma's doilies.
Exactly. Why didn't you use the same sort of
her hair looks very pretty in this game.
It does. I like the big braid. I definitely like the crown thing.
I do too.
I think it's really fun. They could have made it gold, but then it would have blended maybe too much with her hair being yellow.
Yeah, probably.
So that's probably why they didn't do that.
If they made it green, it would have not been
bronze,
great.
like a nice bronze, like the epaulette.
Yeah, bronze would have gone like
bronze would have been a bit better. I don't know where the silver's coming from, but okay, you know. I mean, I just feel like this concept could have been done a lot worse.
Right. Okay. I thought you were gonna say better,
but
like,
it could have maybe also been done better. Like they did this, and this is what they did, and it's okay. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's okay. All right.
It's okay.
I'm surprised you don't like it more, actually. But that's fine.
I do kind of like it.
This is way better than the characters from the last game.
Yes.
But she wasn't in that game in particular. But
I more like it than I dislike it.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
And coming up hot and ready, it's the Siegfried.
Is he pregnant?
Yes.
Look at that, how that...
He's just armored
I don't
up.
know, I just feel like there was a lot of bigness in the front, lower. I don't know, I can't tell because of his scarf. So.
But he's a big armored knight boy. We saw him in the intro, but I think he's a bit younger than... Oh, that was the Siegfried that got transformed into Nightmare. Whatever, it's complicated. I don't want to talk about it right now. Look
at his sexy
Look at this hottie.
Yeah.
This is as hot as he's ever been.
Are all these bitches wearing Fenty Gloss Bomb? Because like they have this really nice universal gloss on.
Yes, I think he is.
Yeah. The proportions on this are so bad. Like, he just looks
What's
like
wrong with his feet? What are you talking about? His feet look fine.
Oh, I didn't even look at that yet. Jesus. I'm just talking about his chest plate. How it extends in such a way.
It makes him look fatter than he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
like, it's the most unflattering
I know
thing.
it's armor, but like a knights just care about, being armored, but we're here for fashion.
No,
so.
there's armor that is molded and looks decent, like Spartan armor. I know we're playing a lot of Odyssey, but like,
yeah.
Why this? And then to make it even more like too puffy, this scarf that's just kind of hovering. The scarf flap is not helping.
So he doesn't like fashion, but he's like, but I have to have a little scarf.
It's like jauntily thrown across his neck, and he has the long flap in the back, and I'm just like, babes, what is happening?
What is you doing?
That's not even keeping you warm. It's really for fashion.
It is. It's not keeping... Because look, he has his underarms and shoulders all exposed a little bit.
But is his neck cold? Does he have a hickey? It's not even, it's not even hiding his neck.
It's not even around his neck.
It's around his neck armor.
Yeah.
This a mess, bitch. This a mess. You gotta figure it out. And like the sides are, I need, again, just the two side pieces, if they were gone, it would give him a more streamlined look somehow. And on other characters, they have those two side pieces, but lower down, so they don't do this. These start higher up, so he's got that weird girth of his chest piece, making him boxy, and then the two side pieces start from too high up. And then I don't even want to talk about his pointy puss dagger, whatever this is, puss arrow. Like, what is that? And it's also kind of too high up. Like, where's his belt? Why is his belt there?
It does seem a little high, doesn't it?
Because it's right under the chest piece, which is like a crop top.
Maybe it needs to be constructed like that because his armor's so complicated.
But what if, okay, hear me out.
Okay.
What if the belt, where the actual just leather man, every man's belt is, started down lower? And then that part was like exposed, or like his stomach, or it would curve in. Like, this is all...
One thing is when you're fighting in this game, by like the third round, your armor starts coming off. So there might be various states where he's got less and less layers, and he might look a little bit better there. I don't think we can get that to happen in the character creation.
Just like, go back to the angle you were just at before from the side. Like, you were higher up, and you were looking at him from the side. Just like turn. Okay, you're the other way, but like pan out a bit. So this is, yeah, like, it's kind of like a picture that your friends tag you on Facebook where you look horrible, and you're like, no, delete. And it's just like, maybe he doesn't look this, obviously he's not this big, but like, this is just unflattering and bad. And also boring.
And bad.
And also boring.
I mean, he looks so cool and haughty in his face.
Yeah,
like,
his
he
face
looks
is great.
like a fucking romance novel that your mom would read.
Well, my mom doesn't read that trash, but
well,
whatever.
moms.
Okay.
I meant. And so that looks really cool. I think it looks really cool there, but it's like...
Yeah, look at that from down there. Look at that.
He's had better looks.
What is that?
I think he might have had worse looks too, but
It just looks like he has a weird, really big beer gut or something.
Yeah, it's not...
He's got this weird beer belly.
Like he wears a girdle.
And then it carves in and goes up in a point. Just get this out of my face.
Okay.
Like, please, no.
Sorry,
sir, get out of here.
All right, here we go. It's fucking showtime.
Oh, it's the big show.
It's the big show. It's a big bad show tonight. Wow, this is as small as her tatters have ever been.
They look smaller because
these are some of the smallest booby woobies I've ever seen on Ivy. But let's see her giant ass. It's actually a little bit smaller.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's not a big...
Sorry, wait. Did this properly load her textures? Is it just me? Or, like, is her skin, like, not very detailed? Like, it looks like...
I don't know, but I'm thinking, where's the rest of her ass? Is there another...
Man, they dialed her back a little bit in this. Now, to be fair, around the SoulCalibur 2 time frame, they made these, most of the women especially, their proportions crazier and crazier as the games went on. But SoulCalibur 2 was kind of like, it was okay. It wasn't too ridiculous. So I think they were trying to go back to that. But this is Ivy. She don't change much.
I mean, I just need to count how many shades of purple there are. There's at least 3.
I think there's less here than there was in 5. You really hated her outfit in 5.
3. There's 3 shades of purple snakeskin. Which, like, don't get me wrong, I really love the purple. The fact that it's like a snakeskin, and I like that it's interspliced with lace on her legs.
I like that.
I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. I don't think you needed all of these colors of purple.
Especially the titty.
Yeah,
color.
exactly. Maybe just 2 because I know you want to differentiate what her monokini is from her belts. You know, but then why are her tatters this almost blue? Why? Why couldn't it just be a purple?
Look how cool her shoulder pad.
Yeah, her thing is awesome.
Damn.
It's fucking awesome. The back, the crisscross on the sides is awesome. The lace is awesome. I even like, you know, the metallic underboob thing again with these claws that are gonna, I don't know why they're there. Try to puncture her lungs.
Yeah, that actually doesn't really need to be there, does it?
It really doesn't. It really doesn't need to be there. The lace up is great. You know, these...
Wow, these things don't even connect in the
they're
back.
Crazy glued onto her legs, okay? Don't ask questions.
It's really weird. The texture on her skin is, like, not as reflective as I think other people's were. It's kind of strange looking. Like, I feel like the texture didn't...
She dulled. It got dulled.
Like, it's really dull, and, like, her hips are not there as much as they used to be.
Because maybe they wanted to not do that ratio of, like, the waist being really small and the big hips or whatever, and her enormous booby woobies.
Yeah.
But I think I probably like it better. Oh, look at her makeup too. Her makeup's good.
Yeah.
She at least got some liquid lip on there. But I mean, I don't know. I like it better, I guess.
The heels.
Yeah, and again, they look good in this nice snake skin, you know. It's such a little nitpicky thing. Like, I know I'm exaggerating, but just make it one of the 2 other purples. This is for me. Just make me happy.
The skull's like, no way. I
love
use
this
all
skull.
the purples all day.
Yeah.
I love how that little thing is just hovering there, not connected to the shoulder armor. These little, both of them are. Just, they're with the power of her will.
Yeah.
Her
it's like
booby magic.
I want to love Ivy. Like, I really do.
Yeah.
You know?
She has some nice costumes in the other games, or alternate ones, where she's wearing, like, a military, like, blue suit.
Okay.
They're pretty cool.
Like, I like her hair. I like the whole concept, kind of.
Okay, so what are you going to give this outfit?
I'm still going to give her a thumbs up. I'm not going to be a fucking see you next Tuesday because of a shade of purple. Okay? I still think it's a cool design. And it's very iconic. Like, you know that this is her costume, you know?
She's kind of like I wouldn't say the most well-known girl SoulCalibur, but, like, she gets referenced a lot, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, she's the most recognizable, I would think, definitely.
I mean, Tact is kind of there, Sophia a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, well, that's Ivy. I'm, like, just to say for myself, I'm a little disappointed.
You really?
I know it's going back in the past, and her outfit was, like, a little more, normal or whatever. But, like, yeah, I just actually find her character model to be, like, the texture thing is really bothering me.
Okay.
And, like, I don't know. But
You want her to be slick with oil? You want her to be shining?
Yes.
Highlight?
Yes, I do.
You want everything to be some highlighter on her? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Glowing to the gods. You don't want her pasty and white and matte.
Well, she's British, so. Now we got my boy, Killick. He's my character.
Had we seen him?
He was in the previous one that we did. His outfit was a bit of a mess, kind of like how this one
now.
sort of is.
Yeah.
And in SoulCalibur 2 time frame, he had some. The looks were a little dialed back than this. This is still kind of what it was. He has this weird, like mystical, like belt thing over his chest, and he looks like that. It's got the weirdest scar in the world. I don't know how you got that. What weapon did that possibly? But. Yeah, this is him. He's always usually got a lot of red and a lot of ribbons. Lot of ribbons.
I mean, red and gold.
Many ribbons.
Red and gold, fine. Purple and gold, fine. Purple, red, and gold, and fucking aqua. And again, the gem thing is a cool belt thing. It really is. And they always have to be those colors, the gems. They're always like this like vibrant
Yeah, they're
blue.
always a vibrant blue.
Like this aqua. So like if these gems are like an essential part of like your whole persona or whatever, why wouldn't you make your outfit to like match it? Like why would you try to clash it as hard as you
clash
could?
it? Let's clash it.
You know?
I do like how the belt is kind of like a bird's claw putting onto it.
The thing itself is cool, and the rest of this, I'm just really not a fan of like purple and red and like.
Together, you mean?
Yeah. Like make everything that's purple on here that blue, which again isn't that much better with this red, and I don't know what would have been, probably like gold or yellow, but I mean. You got some fringe, you got a flare arm, a little bell sleeve, which I guess is fun. His shoulder thing is cool. Okay, it has the eyes, which are the same color.
Yeah, that's the only bit
of the jewel, which is cool.
He has a lot of bird stuff. He even wore a bird mask.
He
in
loves
one of the
birds.
Other games.
He loves birds.
He's got birds there. He's got birds on the knees, and they have the blue a little bit. You can barely see it.
Okay.
And I think it might be a bird pattern on the back, if I can.
I don't know. Like
those look like bird
if
wings.
all the red was like a more orangey toned or orangey yellow, you know, that would really work a lot better with this blue, I find. But it's not like the worst outfit itself. Like looking at the piece of it, like just his top. So one shoulder and the bell sleeve, and it has a little chain print around it, which I don't even like. It's not bad. It just.
But it doesn't even need to be there, really.
It's just to give him a little extra, you know. So I'm not gonna say like it's awful because I think his other ones were worse. I'd just say it's not good. It's just neutrally just. Yeah, you got your little puff pants and your little straps and like your fringe, which I don't even mind that much, but.
I don't think there needs to be 4 of them for these things. I think 2 would have been fine.
Yeah, but this is what he wanted to do.
It is what he wants to do. He also has a big savage look. He kind of goes all Akuma.
Okay.
And his hair goes all nuts and his eyes glow, but you need to be.
He probably looks cool then.
I think he actually gets rid of some of his clothes. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get that stuff to happen in this. Like, I wish I could put on that mode. Oh, I can't. I was like, can I just put a fucking super crown on Killick, please?
Yeah.
What do you give him overall then?
Whatever. Just neutral, just whatever.
Just a neutral. Sometimes I don't know what whatever means.
Whatever
could be.
It means I've already forgotten you while I'm still staring at you.
Oh, poor Killick.
I know.
Well.
Sorry. Be better. I feel like she offended me with her outfit before.
I think, if I recall, that outfit was worse. I think this is a bit better than it was in SoulCalibur 5, but most things are. So, yeah, she's from China.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah, no, I got it. Got it. Let's see the back of her. This doesn't look that bad.
They really covered, like, she's wearing, like, just, like, see a little bit of butt, a little bit of the legs, but it's actually very, like, covering.
I need to take your shoes now. Like, I'm taking it all in.
Yeah, I thought you would like that. Look at that different color. Well, I mean, it's the same as up here.
It's an ombre, so
which you like.
It goes down, and then I actually don't mind this that much because whilst I bitched and complained about Ivy's fucking different purple shades, there is 2 blues, maybe even 3. No, 2, but. They're done as accents and complementary on each other in a way that works a lot better. The only thing I would really, really change and that I don't like is her headband. I don't mind that it's that color, but the fact that it's a pattern also with gold, it's a little too much. It should be all one color, maybe. That's just a little too busy. And obviously she has a little flower on the side too. So that's a little much.
Looks like Liam. Look.
Kind of. Her hair is cute. I do like this little cut. It looks really fun in the back, and the jacket looks fun. I like how it's like a jacket, but sort of it's a bolero over a little dress. Actually, it's true. And the clasp right at the chest, at the throat, is nice. And I don't even mind these bows on these armlets. They're not really gloves. They're like arm warmers because they do go into an ombre of a little bit of a more aqua color at the bottom. So yeah, that is like 3 blues. But blue and gold always looks great. And
Yeah.
if white is your other neutral accent, like, it works well together. It's like the concept of this, if you would talk to me about it, I'd be like, no. But like seeing it, seeing it come together, it works out a lot better. And I do like the little lace on the top of the thigh highs and around the shoe. And it's like a stirrup, and like her socks are attached to her little flats. So with like little pearl buttons, which I think is kind of fun.
I guess they'll never fall off.
Yeah.
They'll fall off immediately.
Yeah, I mean, these are little old lady slippers, but again, like, I don't know. I thought I was gonna, like, absolutely hate this, and I don't.
Okay, so is that a thumbs up? Or is that
Yeah,
just
I'll give her a thumbs up.
Cool.
For what it is, like, for what they're going for, it worked out well, I find.
This is Yoshimitsu from Tekken, who had weird squid tentacles coming out of the back of his head when we did Tekken. And I was like, but he always has a different look in every game. He shows up in SoulCalibur and Tekken. He's been a robot, an insect, a weird Cthulhu thing, like I said before.
We love a diverse bitch. Like, outfit change,
he's
do
diverse as shit. I have also sometimes had a love-hate relationship with Yoshimitsu, specifically in SoulCalibur games, because one game I'll be like, that's a cool look, and then one will be like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This is a pretty cool one for my part.
The giant skull demon horns with a glowy face. Like, that's pretty fucking badass.
That shit.
Like, and he's got his, like, luscious locks flowing through, and then, like, his chest armor, like, that's a fucking chest armor.
Right.
With these fucking eyes, and it
form-fitting.
goes down, and it's the same in the back, if you see. Like, okay, it's leaving a big vulnerable spot right in the middle of
his spine. But you know what? It looks like it's kind of breathing, and the monster on his back is like got a big open mouth, kind of.
And I mean, there's a lot of shades of blue, but like, fuck it. It
This
doesn't
time,
matter.
fuck it. I don't know. There's like maybe two shades.
Because it works, because it's almost a dark gray, like his skin.
Yeah.
And green, red, blue, gold. It's okay. Look at that. We like skulls.
I like skulls.
I like skulls. On his shoulders, too.
He's got these big
There's
angry
so
dragon
many.
faces.
There's so many. But I do like how the mask, like the top part is like white. And it's like almost superimposed on Is that supposed to be his face? Is the black part supposed to be his skin? Like the bottom part of his jaw? Or is that
I think it's
a
supposed
separate
to be armor.
mask?
I don't know what Yoshimitsu is.
Armor upon armor. I mean, the demon glow is
He's
fine.
like an ancient ninja clan, but I don't know how they explain like when he's an insect or something.
But I mean, okay, but like proportionally, like there's a little itty bitty piece of a cod piece there.
Yeah.
It's so small. You would think it'd be this giant elaborate demon with eyes and a tongue.
That's like chomping.
Yeah, and then he's
staring
like,
to my dick hole.
My tiny weenus needs to be protected.
I don't know if I'm gonna get hit in my tiny weenus.
You know, it's such a little piccolo there. We're like, all right, sure.
So do you have an overall thing? I think
I
you
like
probably
it. I like it.
I will say that like I like the glowing green, but it does kind of like it's either like maybe have his pants match it a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, like different shades. But when it's like a glowy thing, you gotta kind of give
glowing
it
energy thing. So it's not. You can tell the energy. Just mute it. Desaturate, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely.
Next, we have Edgelord Nightmare, who saw in the intro. This is basically of Siegfried, the guy with the big belly armor.
Yeah.
If he turned evil.
That someone hammered at and made a pick out of.
Yeah, so then he's like, you know what? Arby's made a full life statue of him.
Oh, that's of this guy.
Made out of Arby's boxes. So they're into Nightmare a lot. Yeah, he's an evil knight.
Yeah, I know, I get it. And then, like, is that supposed to be some of his musculature?
Yeah, it's like corruption.
Okay. I mean,
Demon
this whole
corruption.
side of him is cool with the giant, comically large demon hand.
Yeah, I guess he can pick up things easily. Or very hard.
Yeah. Imagine putting on your contacts with that. Jeez,
Yeah.
okay.
Or your codpiece.
Oh my god. So, like, okay.
You can see his armor's a little similar to Siegfried's, too. It's a different color, but it's got the big dick arrow.
Yeah. Dick's here.
Yeah. Dicks are around.
Oh, you can eat dicks.
And he has the same battle shoes.
Yeah, he's got his little torn up cape.
I like
the
torn up
chainmail coming out on the sides.
Oh, yeah, you do? Okay.
I like that. Listen, it's leaps and bounds better than the original non-demon version of him. Look at his little unicorn spike on his head, his little glowy eyes, and his little Hermes hair things, I guess, coming out.
Yeah, that's not very medieval European knight. It's more like kind of Roman or Greek, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what they're going for with this.
I mean, it looks cool. It's just kind of...
Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. I'm going to say it looks good. It looks blue.
I keep thinking he's blinking every so often.
It's
I'm
different.
not sure. There he is, he blinked. Anyway.
There he is. Yeah, he did it. He did it. I seen it. It's okay. Honestly.
Got a lot of spikes.
It's fun. Like I said, that side of it is fun. I like the, exposed muscles.
You can't discount the appeal of a big growth arm.
Yeah.
But like half of me is Resident Evil.
Yeah, kind of, exactly. So for that, he's pretty good.
Okay, so he's a neutral. Or he's a thumbs up.
I don't know. He's in between. He's in between.
So before you're asking whether character's a little bit like Voldo,
yes.
Astaroth is as close as you can get. You can see we have a big snake.
Does he like snakes?
He likes snakes. I think he worships a snake god. There's a snake god involved. He loves the snakes. Snakes every day. Give me more snakes. The snake is going into some type of chainsaw dick piece. Which is cool.
Wow, looks like a flatbread, like a panini, like a flatbread pizza.
Look at these shoes. Look at these snookers.
They have the little horns that are they supposed to be fangs? Because that doesn't make sense. Are they supposed to be
they look
snake
more like
fangs?
horns to me.
Well, then fucking pick a thing that you worship, sir.
I also have like a fur. A fur from what? A snake? No, from a bear.
I guess no, but I actually
bears
like
or
it.
snakes? Is
that his heart
Where do you
exposed?
think you should fucking shoot this Resident Evil boss?
Oh my gosh, the big
Anyway.
X to market too, right in back.
Yeah. So Astaroth is like this weird Frankenstein-like guy, and he's kind of a made
Like
man.
Bane.
Yeah, I know they made him out of body parts. I think. It's been a while. This is kind of what he looked like a little bit in SoulCalibur 2, but they added a bunch of extra shit on top. It's kind of his general look. He got really crazy looks in SoulCalibur 5 when we did that.
I like how that snake piece on his neck is just like a ring. It's like a ring for a giant. It's just like a two,
Yeah, it's not really connected
It's just
to anything.
hovering there.
At least I can't see, but...
And his little Cobra Commander belt.
Yeah. Cobra la 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 la.
There it is. There it is. There.
So I don't like these scars on his legs because
Okay.
it makes it, I don't know, like it's supposed to be scars on his skin. That's fine, but then it looks like trying to get a weird pattern, and it kind of throws off the verticality of it with the little dick saw blade. Just it's three parallel lines, and it just kind of.
But I see them
gives
wanting
him a weird look.
to break up all of the neutral colors. Like if his skin is also this gray, then his little booties are gray, and then the fur is like a brown, so they're like red scars. Like there's different like colors on this. It's like elaborate.
I think it's also the shadows on top of it too. Like
Maybe.
that's his shadow from his like
Wow,
back.
that's crazy,
there.
man. It's a lot of detail.
It's
Like
sure
a lot of
detail.
A lot of work went into this.
The snakes look really happy. They're loving it.
I don't know. I think it's for what it is. It's well done. I'll give him that. It's fun. It's different.
Yes.
Yeah, but this I don't know about this piece. You're right. And like, why does it have this pattern? I guess the pattern is kind of snake skinny.
Yes,
that's what it's
but
going
that's
for.
kind of reaching.
Yeah. Oh, look at his cod piece. This is made of like stitched together leather.
Yeah, I have one like that.
Yeah. It's your fall one. It's your fall cod piece.
So what do you give Astaroth overall?
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel
don't
some
know.
type of way about it.
But you don't know what type of
because
way.
it's similar to his SoulCalibur 2 look, but he has all this extra shit bolted, and I don't think it makes it better. Like I prefer SoulCalibur 2 look, which is very more S&M. Like it was a lot of more straps, and it was kind of a bit more basic. It didn't have like these giant fucking tooths
Yeah, and the shoulder
tusks.
things are just a little bit too much. Not the tusks, but the other 3 things. When he already has this big neck thing, it's just like a lot of bulk up there on the shoulders.
A lot of bulk,
It's not
very
necessary.
bulky. Yeah.
Already his like boots and arm things are comically oversized. So he's no Akuma.
They're like my
so I'm gonna tell
Godzilla
you.
slippers, where they're kind
Yeah,
of comically
exactly.
oversized and it's hard to walk.
So I'm gonna say maybe like a man middle of the road for him. He's not the worst, but he's
Okay.
yeah.
Next, we have Cervantes, the lead undead pirate man.
I feel like I remember this monsieur.
He was in SoulCalibur 5.
Because I remember this plumage. Did he have these feathers on his hat?
I don't remember precisely if they were, but he is a little bit flamboyant. He's supposed to be like a zombie guy. So this is one of the characters I was referencing. I'm like, I don't think they look too great, but I guess they changed him or whatever. Because this looks alright. Look, definitely looks better than his weird, dumb human form in SoulCalibur 5.
So like on his head, the gray of his skin matches perfectly with all his facial hair, which is a little bit weird. But then he has these shockingly bright flesh-colored or
I don't know
pink,
what the shit
pink,
that is.
peach-colored face
Yeah,
things. It's on his
weird.
chest too.
Chest.
I think
guess
it's on his
just
hands.
showing that it's like he's an undead guy with like weird power inside him.
His
I don't know.
arms.
A lot of people I just realized have skull shoulder pads.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Ivy had it, and Ivy's like his daughter, so
Oh really?
yeah.
That's why she's wearing purple.
Yes, I guess. It's got the chaps, because of course.
But then, like, the tiny skull in his crotch is so comically small. When everything else
can
is
be
too
cool.
much.
Look at this big daddy
Yeah.
over here, and then this little small guy.
And he's like, I can be subtle when I want.
And of course, Cervantes has 2 wallets, therefore he needs 2 wallet chains.
That lead to we can't see.
Now those look like gloves, but then he's got the weird pattern
No,
on
it's
too.
his skin.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
it's a lot darker than the skin on
Maybe.
his bicep.
I don't know. He's.
You can't see any like fingernails really. Or
No,
maybe
they're
I
there,
can't
they're
tell.
there.
It looks a
There's
lot
of
darker.
straps and. I just like.
What?
And then those boots are very elaborate and ornate and not piratey. And then like the pink tipped feathers, like they're
What's wrong
so
with them?
jarringly out of place. And I love the feathers like individually, but again, like, why so many? Why a bouquet?
Yeah,
of
bouquet.
Pink ombre feathers. What bird is this from?
Flamingo, maybe?
Is it from a flamingo? An ombre flamingo? Like, I don't know. What the hell, man? And I get he's all tattered because he's like a ghost zombie or whatever. But these are intact though. The feathers are pristine.
The feathers are pristine, but his little vest is like broken. You see the belt's all flopping
Yeah.
over. And then down over here, it's all shredded. But his boots are perfect.
Shine.
They're shine. They just had them waxed.
Yeah, he's a lot of things. And then his skin. I can't. I don't think I can. I don't
Okay.
think I can.
So what?
I don't think I can say it's good.
Okay, so it's a...
Not good, but like not great.
Okay,
In
so
the
I'm just
middle.
gonna say you don't like it.
Okay.
Because I feel like you
I
don't,
want you to say it.
you don't like
but
it. That's fine.
It's not the greatest.
I am not super into this.
I'm not that jazzed about
either.
it.
It's
It
alright.
doesn't like. It's not horrifying me, but it's not. I'm not jazzed for it.
Yeah. So if this guy came up to you and you're like on a ship and he just showed up and he's like, "Arr," you'll be like, "What's with the feathers?"
Yeah. I'll
And he's
be
like, "Meh, meh."
yeah, pretty much.
Now we have Raphael, who
Ooh.
this might be maybe not his worst look, but certainly better than SoulCalibur 5. He is like, I mean, he became a vampire. I'm not sure if he's still one in this game. I haven't played story mode or whatever.
Well, if he's not wearing a cummerbund over his shirt with the flaps out, then is he really a vampire?
In a lot of the SoulCalibur things, the concept art, like the main art that they use for each character, looks really good. And then they're like, let's make that on the character model. He's wearing these dumb glasses, which he's never worn them before, as far as I remember from his default looks. And they decided to put them on, and it looks fine in the concept art, but looking at this, this, like, it looked fucking
It
stupid.
looks so distracting that I can't concentrate on any other part of his outfit.
It makes no sense because SoulCalibur 2, his vision was fine, I thought.
They don't have glass on them. Are you kidding me? They don't even
can't
have
even
the things
tell.
on the side to hold them up.
I can't tell. Oh, yeah, that's true. But that could just be a dumb anime game thing, you know? And
It
he's
was
like
so
a fencer.
distracting.
He is like, I forget if he's French or if he's Spanish now, or Italian.
Well, Raphael's usually Italian.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Could be anybody, really. Bappa da Boopy, you know?
Yeah, well, the crests look a little bit French. Because he has a little bit of a fleur de lis on his strap in the front. It kind of looks like one there.
Yeah,
That's
you're
sort
right,
of like a fleur de lis. And also on his...
But that could just be Namco not knowing how to what they're doing.
Yeah, countries. It's hard. I mean, I like how the boots go over his pants.
The glasses are so bad.
It's so distracting. Like, I can't even take you seriously.
It's not like Hideki Kamiya made him, and he's like, the glasses ain't coming off. You know what?
If I had a pair of these glasses, I think it'd be fun because the concept of them is kind of original and fun. But on this look, I'm like, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's distracting. You're like trying to like edit. Oh shit, bitch.
Ugh.
There you go. Thank God. Oh, now I can take a look at this outfit. Okay.
Actually helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like now it's like the glasses don't distract, so you can look at his blonde hair, like, oh, he look around the gold, and then his vest,
face looks
and that
good.
looks okay.
Yeah, he has like this kind of. If you say he's a fencer, then the neck piece makes sense, the like frilly ruffle sort of, and the fact that he has the cape on one side and the sweet vest, but yet it looks like fencer's thing on the back of him too, like this middle piece is almost like a corset.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst. I mean, I do like the boots, and the colors are all pretty good. They go
How
together.
does this strappy on his arm stay up? Why
It's
wouldn't
just-
this just fall?
It's kind of just like a belt, sort of. You cross it, and it'll stay up.
Okay.
But aside from that, his outfit is just fine without those glasses. It's just the most whatever, very neutral, very okay. It's nothing exceptional, nothing you're gonna remember, you know?
I'll remember to save having the no glasses on.
Yeah, oh my
Sorry
God.
if anyone that likes glasses, it just did not work on here.
On here it
we
didn't-
both wear glasses.
Yeah, no, I love glasses, and I thought the concept of those was fun because it was very different, but it just didn't make sense with this.
Wins! We have Talum, who I believe in this game is voiced by one Kira Buckling. Yo, what's up, Kira? Hey.
Hey, girl.
She loves wind and everything having to do with wind.
Okay.
She worships wind and she shoots wind. I don't know what her deal with wind is.
So this is a choice of colors. Does she have a different like ethnicity because her facial features are
She
different?
She does. Unfortunately,
You
forget
don't
where
know
she's
because her
from.
nose is a little bit more bulbous than we've seen in all the traditional
True.
like Barbie faces.
Yeah.
And I like it because it makes her like stand out a little bit.
That's a weird crisscrossy bra-y thing.
Well, she's got a very modest chest, but they still want to give her some underboob, which is
Yeah,
fine.
but here's a way we can do it.
And okay, they're doing the thing with the shorts that I kind of like drives me insane. Remember the puffiness?
Yes.
But it's very slight here. Like there's a bit of puffiness, but not too much where it's like completely distracting and taking away from the outfit. I mean, I would really
I
like
agree.
to know where she's from because the Philippines, yay
Yes.
internet, we just looked it up and that makes sense.
She wears a hat. Very few characters, aside from like armor and stuff, wear a hat. So it's a very bold choice because this hat's just gonna fucking fly off when two souls are raging on the stage of fashion.
Okay, so she likes tassels.
She does.
She likes tassels and she likes
Look at that one tassel freak out every second.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
"Babe."
yeah. And I like her hairdo, and I like how it has those like brassy things on the clasps. And
Talum, a big favorite of one Star Pirate.
oh, really?
Loves this character.
I like her choker. Like honestly, I can see that. Like I like this neck piece. It's like a huge neck piece, and yeah, her tiny little bralette and bolero jacket and this jaunty hat. Like, I'm gonna say she has a lot going on.
Yes, it does. There's a lot of
There's
colors
like
going
a lot.
on, but again, there's not some random splash of purple.
Exactly.
Like in her
They
JJ.
stuck with 3 colors and brass, and that's it. And the thing is, you can have a lot going on when your costume is
Little
very
bells on her shoes.
minimalist. Like
Yes.
there's not a lot of material because she's wearing little shorty shorts with a little G-string. Like she's basically wearing a bikini, some shorts, and a bolero jacket. So then, if you want to add a lot of pieces, fine, because it's not like she has like 3 shirts layered and a jacket and a waistcoat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you can do a lot with this if you want to be extra and jazz up the 4 pieces of clothing she's wearing. Fine. Yeah, her legs. I wasn't listening to you. I was talking about her shoes. I don't know. I hadn't seen
Little bells on her, little cat bells on her shoes.
Okay, she got little kitty bells. She got a little pedicure. And yeah, I like this. Like, so they're kind of like gladiator sandals, and then she
Little
has
bit.
her bandages. I think are green, or they look like.
The wraps.
I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
look like they're green.
So like she's really into color coordination, and I really appreciate, like I said before, that her face looks different.
Can't beat Soul Edge if you don't look cute.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And the cutouts of her shorts, like, will make me not care so much about that weird kind of puffiness at the hem of the shorts. But, no, I think it's good. I didn't think I was gonna like it, honestly, when you were trying to describe her to me like wind, and I was like, what are you fucking saying to me right now?
Wind.
You just kept screaming wind, wind, and I was like, okay.
Next, we have the Day 1 DLC for the game. Tira, do you remember her? She's very green and punk-like. And she has this ring blade thing.
Yep.
She was in SoulCalibur
Oh, yeah,
5.
it's all coming back.
This is really similar. Like, you see the pizzazz-like top? The green and the red, the
Yep.
purple?
Yep.
Her costume
Yep.
in SoulCalibur 2 is basically just mostly that. And they added all this other stuff, like these leather pieces. Her hair is a different crazy thing. But it's essentially kind of what she had, but oof, there's a lot of colors and shit going on here, isn't there?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is gonna be a case of.
Okay.
This is gonna be a case of me liking every individual piece of this so much,
But when put
but hating
together-
it all together.
Yeah.
Because I'm even just looking at her hair, how fun it is that she has like upside down pigtails defying the laws of gravities.
Defying the laws
Actually,
of everything.
they're braids that are crossed over and they're going up, and I love the two-tone. I love the blue and the black. I think this is so fun. Like, fuck, if you could get a wig like this, amazing. I don't know who would do it. But the fact that it's this blue out of nowhere where everything else is gonna be green and fucking fuchsia or whatever purple that is.
Yeah.
And this belt, again, being an aqua color. And again,
Yeah,
her
that
capelet,
belt.
her
right.
capelet is awesome. It has feathers. It has tarnished. It's like done with this like lattice work, not lattice work, but it's like this big sew stitches.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it has like the purple on the hem, and it has like the green feathers, and it has that really cool bird thing.
So you say the feathers, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a bird thing over here, and don't forget, I have birds on my knees.
Exactly.
She's very bird of
But
prey
then
type character.
it doesn't even look like feathers coming out. It looks like almost like grass because
Yeah, it
it's a
does look like-
different
yeah, you're
color. It
totally
looks
right.
like palms
It's much
or
darker.
grass. And then like again, her stitchy pizzazz top underneath, super cute, but like so distracting. And then the skirt matches the capelet, but then you have this aqua belt that's kind of like her hair, but not.
It's
Because her belt,
not.
it's close, but not close
It's
enough.
more desaturated. It's not as bright.
And then like, yeah, her cool, like, they're not even fishnet. They're not even stockings. They're actually pants.
Yeah, just with some
And they just got a bunch of rips in
shredded.
them.
Whoops.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind that either. But like, why you gotta do this girl like this? You know? And then she has this weird scarring on her actual skin.
It's
or I don't know if it's
looking-
tattoos.
I
It looks
know,
like tattoos.
I think this is Japanese fighting game scarring. Like Zangief has big scars like this. I don't think.
And
it's
yeah, they're
tattoos.
on the edge of each of these tassels. There's these little like doodads. These
It's
little
probably because
picks.
she cut herself with her fucking ring blade thing in the art. She swings that around. She's like, oh, shite. Fuck. I did it
She's-
again.
Got a choker. She's got the little birds. There's so much of this. I like every single piece on its own.
You like, I think, like, I'm looking at the whole thing, and I'm like, the skirt and the belt are like a real big problem.
Yeah.
I think if you got can we get rid of that?
I think that's better. I think
I think it's better.
I think it's better.
Because it just because she's busy at the bottom, like at the knees, and she's busy at the top, like around her shoulders and the booby woobies. So not having that shit in the middle kind of balances her out a bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. Definitely.
Her hair's still a problem.
Her hair is
color.
not as big of a problem because it's not clashing with the belt, right? So it doesn't even make her hair that much of a problem anymore, the color of it.
But let me see if I can just change it, see if we can affect it at all.
Like if we could make her hair like that fuchsia or something. But it doesn't change the color.
You can't change the color, huh?
I don't think so.
No, you can't. No.
But, like, see what I mean? Because the blue isn't clashing with the belt, it's not that much of a problem.
Like, she could use another smaller belt to just put across there. It's the same problem as Maxie.
Exactly. When you take something off, then it's so muted and subtle that you're like, no, wait. This needs to be more out there.
But yeah, no, I do think that's better. But I the hair is still now throwing me off. Or changing the green of her outfit to match her hair would be even better. But
yeah, but I think
can't change
not
color.
even green, because the green are the feathers on top, and then her hair green is like kind of too much green. That's why the pink.
Oh, look at that crack!
Whoa, crack attack!
Look at that! You could fucking throw like a marble down there. Okay, well. Aside from the thing we just took off, what do you give her?
I'm still gonna give her a thumbs up because I still love everything by itself. Like,
she
on
tried
its
so
own.
hard.
Yeah. Almost got far.
Now we have Zasalamel.
Okay.
He likes white.
If you say so.
And gold.
White and gold is a classic combo.
So even though this kind of goes back to a weird SoulCalibur 2 time frame, this guy's from SoulCalibur 3 and they just threw him in there because they're like, yeah, people kind of like Zasalamel. He's like a weird
He's got his
guy.
gold eye.
His weapon is a scythe.
Okay.
This costume really reminds me of some of the guys we looked at in Tekken 7, Lars and other guys that had a lot of straps, and the Italian guy, I forget his name. Yeah, this is him.
It's very Gucci. You know what? Versace. Anyways, because of the gold. But see, this is how you do an aqua blue gem accent. You see how it's just on the hem of the cuffs of his sleeves? That's how you do it. And I like the crisscross of like his leg thing, kind of looking like bandages, but not.
Yeah,
and
very elaborate.
The fact that it's just, like all this white leather, and he's got like a black, like he's got like the Black Panther suit on underneath, okay?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then on top, he just has a bunch of white leather and gold, studding and armor, and then he's got his little Assassin's Creed hood, and his big, giant, dopey shoulder wings. Shoulder horns.
It's distinctive.
No, but the thing is, I'm gonna remember this.
Okay.
All the other armor of all the other characters, that just was like a bunch of like muted blue and muted red and throw in some purple and call it a fucking day.
So like Mitsurugi or like Siegfried, okay.
Like them, I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna remember this guy, because he has a look. He put together a look. You know what I mean? He took care.
So much belts. Did Nomura design this?
And he has like a 5 o'clock shadow type thing, like a stubble.
Yeah,
and again, his facial features are different. They stand out. He has these nice juicy lips, He's got this good jaw with some like stubble, and his... Okay, does he need a tribal tattoo around his gold eye?
Of course you do. Don't even ask that.
Draw attention to it. Have you guys seen my eye? It's gold. Yeah. So I like it. I like his outfit. I give it a thumbs up.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Definitely.
Bro.
Is he supposed to be like Scandinavian or something with that O?
Don't know what he's supposed to be. What he looks like in this is a creative character. The way that eye patch is there and his eye, it just smacks of character creator. Blue in his hair, I didn't even realize he had that when I first seen him.
So he's a new character, and this is what they got, huh?
Yeah.
This is what they came up with, huh?
So he has the logo of his company that he owns in the 16th century, I guess.
Wait, is that for real?
I don't know. Again, I haven't played the story mode of this, so I don't know every character's motivation in this one.
He's got his little purple fur collar thing.
That clashes pretty hard with all the blue. Look at this ugly blue armor. It's just blue.
Unlike the other guy from before who was like, look at my eye. You see my cool eye? He's like... it's just maybe it's even a fake eye patch. Like that's not even his eye. That's an eye patch.
Like he needs cred. He wants like indie cred.
Yeah.
So he's like,
he draws on those scars with eyeliner, with like lip liner.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's like little fleur de lis on his boots, and then he's got a little bit of a fur trim coming out. But then he has shin guards, and then and there's fur on the bottom too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's so muted and subtle that it's almost not offensive. Oh, it's fur on his hood.
Yes.
Ugh, okay.
So I was kind of like, yeah, Gro's fine when I initially saw him when they revealed the game. He was one of the first like new people that they showed, like a year ago or whatever. But now I'm looking at him like, yeah, this isn't great.
I just feel like
it's very unmemorable.
Exactly. I feel like you could have done something more or better, or
because there was a guy that's a little similar in SoulCalibur 5 whose name is Zwei, and he had a big open like pointed vest, and he had like a bare chest, and he had white short hair like that, and he was wearing a lot of black leather. I believe you liked him.
Okay.
And this is just kind of that, but just a little more boring.
Yeah, it looks like he has business dress pants on. Or sort of, but they're shiny. And then he has this weird, like, it almost looks like a SWAT team corset thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like a Resident Evil gear or something. And, like, is that a snakeskin scarf, sir?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't think this is great.
Okay, well.
I mean, and he can't be anyone's favorite, so I can't offend anyone because he's new.
No, maybe some people.
Some people are always gonna get offended, but
the hair is really bad. I didn't know that it's just like okay.
It's like a Party City wig for Halloween.
I know Tira has like weird greenish blue hair, but it's like I can imagine someone doing in the 16th century dyeing their hair green. I can't see blue for some reason.
Well, the girl before her hair was blue.
Yeah, Tira.
Yeah, it was blue.
It was bluish green, whatever.
No, it was blue.
Okay, yeah, fine. But yeah, so he's a no.
No, he's a no for me.
Okay, he's a no for me too. Like, it's nothing really offensive. It's just really blah to me.
It's like the day before this came out, or what I guess, or like that they had to give a character, like the person scrambled to draw something, and they're like, oh no, I fall asleep before the deadline. Just throw this out there, when you're doing your homework on the metro on the way to the class, and you had like months and months to do this project.
Oh
yeah, like what do I do?
Namco's gonna kill me.
Yeah,
strap yourself in for Aswell. He is kind of this weird boss character, but he's not the boss. But I'm not sure. Like, again, this game just came out. He says he is the savior of humanity, the leader of the world, and he's like a weird wizard.
He's like Thanos.
He kind of has these infinite gauntlets kind of things. There's only a red and blue one, but still. Yeah, these things are just out there. Shut up. They are sentient. He has purple hair.
Yeah, well, last time I said something about something floating, and everyone's like, well, didn't you know they're a deity and it floats, and all these explanations, so I don't know. There might be some reason that they're up there.
I don't, because he's magic,
but is this guy new?
Yes.
Okay, so as opposed to the other guy, Grawl or whatever, was so forgettable and so like whatever, but at least they made an effort here. Was it a good effort? We don't
know yet.
I'm not sure, but at least it's something. It's different. He's got a lot of tassels and fringes, and he got the blue and the red and the glowy.
Pants in there, though. Look, there's red in one pant and blue in the other to go with this weird glow.
It's such a subtle detail that if we hadn't gone up close, we wouldn't have seen it.
And also, he has a little baby skull
attached. And normally I'd be like super pissed at like why he got one red leather belt and one blue one, but it's like that's his thing. He's half red, half blue.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at it.
Kind of.
Plus it kind of has a little fanny pack pouch, and I'm into that. And even his necklace is like the beads are blue, but also red.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like a little bit. Yeah.
And then the rest of him is this like black and gold.
And bad guys in SoulCalibur usually have purple hair and like pallid dark skin like this.
This like desaturated, almost like a lavender on top, and it almost goes ombre. It goes darker on the bottom, and he has his little beard and a little braid with the little gem, and I think his eyebrows are fun. I'd do him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at him. Looks pretty good. Like his face. I don't know. He's like maybe Jason
got
Momoa
like-
face, kind of.
He's got like shit in the back. He's got a chain that goes
He has
nowhere.
like the Necronomicon.
Yeah, just in case you
Some
need
little
it.
heroin bubbles. What are
that's
these?
clipping through his
Yeah.
sleeve. But.
And I like how on the side too is like those little vials. Like it looks like there's potions. Like
Well,
those
yeah,
little
like he's
blue
like I
vials.
said, I think he's like a wizard. or
Yeah,
something.
like those are maybe some fun drinks.
A wizard did it.
Yeah.
Don't ask about why it's like this. A wizard did it.
Yeah. And yeah, these little weird cobra snake things, like they're poised like
A lot
that.
of cobra going on.
And yeah,
so what do you think overall?
It's still. Would it be my favorite? No. Is it kind of a mess? A little bit, but it's leaps and bounds better than the other guy.
Better than Grow?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little more memorable.
Cause that guy was just like the biggest whatever, and
But in terms of all the new characters that they've added, and like our next one coming up doesn't really count because Namco didn't design them for this game. I mean, I think this is better than Grow. I hope that the DLC characters released in the future, there'll be at least another new one that kind of grabs me, because so far these guys aren't like blowing me away.
they're not like you're dying to play them, right? And see what they could do or anything
No.
like that. Yeah, I think he's just like a pass. Like I'll give him a pass.
Okay, next and finally we have Necrid, who, it's not Necrid, it's Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher series.
I was gonna say, is this guy lost? Are you lost?
This is the guest character. Remember,
Okay.
Ezio was in SoulCalibur
Yeah,
5?
okay.
So Geralt here is on loan from CD Projekt.
Okay.
And he's here performing for you.
so subtle compared to everyone else.
Yeah, you can
Such
see it
a
does
muted, subtle
it
look.
clashes because
Yeah.
it's like an established medieval world with like,
It's a
stuff-
sexy look. Yeah, he's a sexy man.
Well, he is, because
Look at
you
his
can have
hat.
sexual characters as him.
Nice.
And Frenchie, of course, bought the little figure where he's naked in a tub.
Okay, sure.
That's where she is.
I mean, I applaud it. I'm like, because he's got that great hair, half up, half down. He's doing, and the silhouette on his outfit looks great. And there's nothing to say. There's nothing to complain about. It's a great, and you distinctly know it's not from here, even if you don't know anything about these franchises.
Like, there's little bits of elements, but like no one has gloves that subtle in SoulCalibur.
Yeah.
No one has. Well, there's been a boot or two that were. He has little.
No, but
sharpie knives.
everything he's wearing is very functional, very practical.
I mean, that,
For going on quests, I would think. Is that what that is? Is that what
and
this
he
game
usually
is? I don't know.
He usually has two silver swords. You can see in the little portrait on the right, he has swords in the back, but they're not.
Yeah, he's wearing his little waist trainer, his
Yeah.
leather waist trainer.
And that little wolf thing that on his necklace, that's like the logo of
So
The Witcher.
small and subtle. Think of
Yeah,
every
yeah.
shoulder thing we've seen, every like epaulette armor on the shoulder that we've
Yes.
seen, and then look at this tiny
It's a
little.
giant snake or a skull or
wolf.
something. He's like, this is how you do it subtle, everybody.
This micro blank, because like when you're this hot, you ain't gotta try that hard. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't need to put all this extravagant effort to peacock and have people look at you.
Yeah.
You know, look at his tiny cod piece. He doesn't even have one. This is more
It's right up in his bars, though.
yeah. Well, he has to protect himself.
Yeah, and there's like those little quilted like pants. They're probably
Yeah.
very warm.
Yeah, exactly. Very functional for questing or whatever.
Yeah.
You know. So he looks great.
Okay, so that's a yeah on him.
Oh yeah,
The character that's
I
not
think-
even from SoulCalibur.
I think he's probably my top fave guy of
Shit,
this.
yeah. Okay, so that was a quickie look at the cast of SoulCalibur 6. Maybe we might return and do maybe a character of our own.
Yeah.
I don't know how we record that. Maybe like a stream, perhaps. In the
Put my
future.
money where my mouth is. They're always
Yeah,
like, could
yeah.
you do better? I'm like, probably not.
You know
but
how
I
it
can
is
try.
when a character creation is too elaborate, then you're just blinded by choice, and
Yeah.
you're just like,
There's too much.
There's too much
that you can do, and you get overwhelmed. Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
we can do that, or maybe we could do a thing off where I'll make a guy and you make a girl, and then we can take votes which design was better. I don't
That's
know.
interesting.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Crymetina Critique. It's been a little while since we had one,
Yeah.
so yeah. Overall, this was a lot better than SoulCalibur
Yeah.
5.
I'm just thinking. I
We
think
hated most of those
I liked
designs.
more things in this one.
You
I
did,
think
you did.
for sure. So yeah, way to go. Good job. Everyone have fun.
All right, you go off now, and you go think of Geralt. Right, and I'll see you later.
I'll be in my room.
You got to Vogue.